These 3 Bangkok condos all cost around $700 a month, and every one of them looks like a great option. But choose the wrong area and even the perfect condo can start to feel like a mistake. Because living in Sathorn, Rama 4 or Thong Lor gives you 3 complete different versions of Bangkok. So today I'm showing you what $700 gets you in each area, who each location is actually best for, and which one gives you the best overall lifestyle. Let's start with Thong Lor. Thong Lor needs no introduction. This is one of the most popular and trendiest areas in Bangkok, known for its high-end restaurants, nightlife, cafes, and some of the best condos in the city. And our first option is Chapter Thong Lor 25. This condo has digital nomad written all over it. As soon as you walk into the property, you can see how much attention they put into the design. The lobby looks beautiful, everything feels high-end, and the entire property has a modern atmosphere. For this first condo, I'm actually going to show you 2 different units. That means you will be seeing 4 rooms in total throughout this video, so there will be plenty of options to compare. But before we enter the first room, let me show you what makes this property so special. The biggest attraction here has to be the swimming pool. You can already see on camera how beautiful it looks. The color of the water, the shape of the pool, and the design surrounding it all come together really well. It is long enough to swim laps, but it is also a great place to relax. There is plenty of seating around the pool, so you could come down here with a book, bring your laptop, or just hang out and enjoy the atmosphere. I also spoke with a few people who live here, and everyone was very friendly. You can tell that the property has a nice community and a relaxed environment. You also have a pretty decent condo gym. It is open, there is a good selection of machines, and plenty of natural light comes through the large glass windows. It is not a massive commercial gym, but it has more than enough equipment for a regular workout. Another thing I like is how walkable the entire property feels. And if you already think the amenities here look good, wait until you see the next condo. For remote workers and digital nomads, this co-working space is probably going to be one of the biggest selling points. It feels open and comfortable, and there are different areas where you can work, relax, or meet other people. When you need more privacy, they also have a room called the Capsule. It gives you a quieter place to work or hang out away from the main co-working area. There are also private meeting rooms for calls or anything that requires extra privacy. So whether you work from home full-time or simply need somewhere outside your room to use your laptop, this condo gives you plenty of options. Another feature that makes this location interesting is its access to Bangkok's canal boat system. A lot of people who move here do not realize that Bangkok has boats that can take you across different parts of the city. I use them quite often when I lived around this area, and depending on where you are going, they can be a very convenient way to avoid traffic. Living here gives you a completely different version of Bangkok from the other condos we are going to see. Now let's go upstairs and see the first room. As soon as you walk inside, the apartment feels new. Everything looks fresh and modern. This is a 1-bedroom unit with around 35 square meters of space. The living room is one of my favorite parts of the unit. You get a properly sized television and a large sofa. And if you have been watching my condo videos for a while, you already know how rare it is to find a genuinely comfortable sofa inside a smaller Bangkok apartment. The kitchen, to me, the weakest part of the room. It is quite small, and I would have preferred to see more counter space, especially in a unit at this price. It works, but this is not the ideal kitchen for somebody who enjoys cooking large meals every day like me. Now let me show you the bedroom. The bedroom is a good size, especially for a 35 square meter condo. You get a large window that brings in plenty of natural light, and the room feels comfortable and separate from the main living space. But the biggest surprise is the closet. You basically get a small walk-in closet, which is something I do not see very often in Bangkok condos, especially inside units of this size. Now let's check out the bathroom. To be honest, I really like what they did here. The bathroom is well designed, the colors work well together, and the materials make it feel more expensive than a typical condo bathroom. I like how the design matches the rest of the room and continues that modern high-end feeling you get throughout the entire property. So this is the first unit here at Chapter Thong Lor 25. Now before we leave the property, let me quickly show you the second room. The layout is basically the same as the first unit, but this one has newer appliances and feels like no one has lived here before. So if the first unit is not available, this would be an equally good option, and some people might actually prefer it because everything feels newer. Before choosing this location, there is one drawback you need to consider. This part of Thong Lor is not especially close to the BTS, so if being able to walk to the train every day is one of your main priorities, this property might not be the best choice for you. However, you still get the wider Thong Lor lifestyle. This option is best for somebody who works remotely, wants excellent facilities, and values the neighborhood and condo lifestyle more than being directly beside a train station. That was our first $700 option in Thong Lor. Now we are heading to one of my favorite areas in Bangkok. It might not have the same luxury reputation as Thong Lor, but when it comes to convenience, Rama 4 is very difficult to beat. For this next option, we are leaving the low-rise condo behind and moving into a massive 48-story tower. And this property is a little special to me because I actually lived here about 2 years ago. So I'm very familiar with the facilities, the atmosphere, and the reality of living here every day. I know where this condo shines, but I also know where it falls short. Let me show you the room first, and then we will check out all the amenities. This is another one-bedroom unit with 35 square meters, so it is basically the same size as the previous option. And just by looking at it, I would say it is at a very similar level when it comes to the design and overall feel. However, this room somehow feels bigger. Even though both units are 35 square meters, the layout here gives you more open space and makes it feel less compact. We are also on a high floor, around the 21st floor, so you get a great view of the city and the swimming pool below. I like the size of the living room, and once again, you get a proper sofa, so today must be my lucky day. The television is okay. Personally, I wish it were bigger, but you guys already know me. I almost always want the television to be bigger. The balcony is another area where this unit is clearly better than the previous option. The first balcony was not impressive at all, but this one is large enough to step outside, enjoy the view, and actually spend some time there. The kitchen is also very similar to the last room. It is still not huge, but it feels slightly bigger and gives you a little more room to work with. You get the main kitchen appliances, including a refrigerator, microwave, and cooking area. There is no washing machine inside the unit, but the building does have a separate laundry room downstairs. Now let's check out the bedroom. The bedroom feels spacious, and I like what they did with the storage. Instead of putting one large wardrobe in a single area, they separated the closet into two different sections. That gives you more places to store your clothes without making one part of the bedroom feel crowded. You can also access the balcony directly from the bedroom, which is another nice feature. Now let's look at the bathroom. Personally, I prefer the design of the bathroom in the previous condo. That one felt slightly more modern and high-end, but this bathroom is still pretty good and it actually feels larger. Once again, this shows how important the layout of a condo can be. Two rooms can have the exact same number of square meters, but one can feel much smaller or much more spacious depending on how the space is arranged. Overall, I think this is a very strong room, but now we need to see if the facilities can also compete with the previous condo. If you are enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe and join the channel. I toured all these properties myself to put this together for you guys. And we are getting really close to 10,000 subscribers. So let's hit that goal before the end of the year. Let's start with my favorite area in the entire building, which is the rooftop garden. The views from up here are incredible. You can see across Bangkok, and they even have viewing telescopes that allow you to look farther across the city. It is a great place to come during the day, but I think it looks even better at night when the entire Bangkok skyline lights up. Directly below the rooftop garden, you have the co-working space. It is a good area with plenty of natural light and different places to sit and work. However, when I lived here, this place was often packed. A lot of digital nomads and remote workers live in this building, so finding an available seat could sometimes be difficult. They also have a shared kitchen beside the co-working area. It is a cool idea, but to be honest, I never saw anybody using it and I never used it myself. The building also has what is supposed to be a cinema and relaxation room. You get massage chairs facing a large screen, so the idea is that you can relax while watching a movie. But when I lived here, the system never seemed to work properly. The swimming pool is one of the best facilities in the building. It is long enough to swim laps, and the trees, seating areas, and landscaping around it make the entire space feel very relaxing. This was another place I used almost every day. You also have a jacuzzi area, so you can either exercise or just come here to relax. Then you have the gym. Even though this gym is physically bigger than the one in the previous condo, I actually think the previous gym was better. Most of the equipment here is focused on cardio. You have plenty of treadmills and elliptical machines, but the selection of dumbbells and weight training machines is quite limited. It works well if you mainly want to run or do basic workouts, but anyone serious about lifting weights will probably need an outside gym membership. The final amenity is this small park directly outside the lobby. It is a simple addition, but I always thought it was a nice touch. You can sit here while waiting for your grab, relax outside the building, or bring your children down for some fresh air. So far, both condos we have seen are only 35 square meters. But what if you care less about luxury amenities and more about having as much space as possible? For our final option, we are heading to Sathorn, where $700 gets you a full 2-bedroom apartment. So if space is your biggest priority, this next option might be exactly what you are looking for. Quick pause because this is important. After doing tons of consultation and seeing people lose thousands of dollars because they choose the wrong area, the wrong location, or just move to Thailand without a proper plan. That's why I made Thailand Move Check. Before you book your flight or sign a lease, scan the QR code and answer a couple of questions. In less than 2 minutes, you will receive a personalized report showing you where to live, what your move will cost, which visa might fit your situation, and the biggest mistakes to avoid. As I said, it only takes 2 minutes and it can help you save thousands of dollars and hours of research. So scan the QR code or check the link in the description. Let's jump right into the room. This unit is 68 square meters, so it is almost twice the size of the 2 condos we saw earlier. And that is really what you are paying for here. Space. This is a full 2-bedroom apartment with a design that feels closer to what you might see in the West. It has a warmer, cozier, more home-like feeling. Style-wise though, it is not on the same level as the modern 1-bedroom units we saw earlier. The building is older, the finishes are older, and the room does not have that same high-end look. The living area is large and open with a comfortable sofa and a normal-sized television. Nothing here is particularly luxurious, but it feels much more like a proper home than a compact condo. The kitchen is probably my biggest disappointment. For a 68 square meter 2-bedroom apartment, I expected something much larger. It is still usable and you get all the main appliances, including a washing machine, refrigerator, and microwave. Now let's check out the bedrooms, starting with the smaller one. It is a simple 2nd bedroom with a bed, a closet, and enough space for a guest, a child, or even a home office. Then you have the main bedroom. Once again, the design is pretty standard, but the room is comfortable. You get a large window with plenty of natural light, a closet, and your own private bathroom. The bathroom is quite small, and it definitely looks older. The 2nd bathroom outside the bedroom is similar. Both get the job done, but they are clearly a downgrade from the bathrooms we saw earlier today. The balcony is also fine. You have enough room to step outside, but the view is nothing crazy. So this apartment is really for someone whose main priority is space. Maybe you are moving with your partner, you need a 2nd room for guests or work, or you are simply not comfortable squeezing your life into 35 square meters. This gives you a more familiar, home-like layout, even if the building and design are older. But where this condo really shines is convenience. Out of the 3 properties we have seen today, this might be the most convenient place to live. There is a massage shop inside the condo complex, plenty of space to walk around, and several restaurants directly on the property. You can buy meals, fresh fruit, snacks, smoothies, and even beer without leaving the condo. This is one of those places where you could spend an entire day inside the complex and still have almost everything you need. Now let's check out the swimming pool. It is a nice pool, but compared to the other 2 properties, this is probably the weakest one. It is smaller and the design is not as impressive, but it is still perfectly good for swimming or relaxing. The problem is simply that the first 2 pools set the bar very high. The property also has a gym. Unfortunately, I was not able to film it when I visited, but I found some photos online and it looks pretty solid for a condo gym. So that is our final $700 option in Sathorn. In my opinion, every room I showed you today has something for a different type of person. I am sure people who prioritize space will prefer this one, while people who care more about location, modern design, or better amenities will probably choose one of the previous options. So regardless of the lifestyle you are looking for, I think we managed to find something for everyone in this video. 3 different areas, 3 completely different lifestyles, and all for around $700 a month. And if you are curious to see what only $300 can get you across Thailand, watch this video next. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I know you only want me when you're drunk and feeling lonely. Don't text me things you don't